Hello everyone, I'm Silent Death, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die. Day 46. Day 49 is hitting closer and closer. And it's taking us a long time to build our little foundation here. But I have done some work between episodes. First, we dug down 2 blocks from the lowest point in the terrain, as I said I was going to do last time. And now for the floor here, we're going to have cobblestone. We're just using cobblestone here. I thought about using the cobblestone on the wall and then using flagstone on the floor, but I decided to reverse that because cobblestone, the texture looks kind of like it's upside down for the wall, and I didn't like it. Even though cobblestone is a little bit harder to break through. And we've also added 6 blocks of a rebar frame, which will be kind of the outer wall of our basement. And the rebar is to make reinforced concrete. We first have to know how many of these we need. Probably a few. Yeah, we first have to do that. And then, do I have to click it with this? There we go. And then that. So I've made a whole bunch of concrete. This took about 600 rebar frames, so that's quite a lot. And as I was saying, we have the rebar frames. Four, that's a lot. Okay. Right. We have the rebar frames because we're going to have our defenses piled up on the outside of this. And there is a very small chance that a mob could get stuck inside of the defenses. And if that happens, they might try to tunnel through, and then they would end up in our basement, which is where we're going to have all the supports and stuff, and it would be very, very bad if they started running amok down there and breaking our supports and causing our house to collapse. So we want to make that as unlikely as possible. So we want to go ahead and get this up and running and drying and all that stuff. And then we'll have to work on the cobblestone. Now we can't do it that way. I don't know if they've changed this or not, but it's still like it used to be. I'm not going to be happy. And it is still like it used to be, where you have to click. Well, at least you don't have to wait on the animation. Before you had to wait on the animation and you can just hold down and click now. I guess that's not as bad. But yeah, this is something glitch here. Get rid of it. This is something we're going to work on during the nighttime, where we can't do anything else. So I'll be back in the morning as we're going to have to go get some more resources. All this rebar has taken the vast majority of our iron. I think it's something like more than 200 iron bars worth in this. So we're almost out. And we've already used up all of our wood, so yeah, we're definitely going to need more of that too. Way more. So that'll be what we do. Day, that should be, yeah, okay. So this is the front here where the sunrise is. And this will be the rear and all that stuff. I want to get the concrete poured to this episode and start working on the outside or the first layer of defenses. Hopefully we'll get all that done. but I will be back shortly. Okay, we've used up all of our wood. We still have quite a little ways to go. So we're going to go back this way and go back to that tunnel there. And then stop by our house and pick up a few things. So what I want to do is chop down trees during the day, and then we'll go underground and mine during the nighttime, which should allow us to get everything we need to get done. It's going to be a little bit close in having any kind of defenses up before day 49 gets here at the rate we're going, but we will do our best. And I'm going to be back once we're ready to do more stuff. After what we have laid out now is built. And I will see you shortly. We are back from our lumberjacking trip. We got a little bit over 1,000 wood. Forgot to bring the auger part, so we did not get as much iron as I was hoping for, but we'll have to make do. We also picked up some water and a few things from our home base, but we'll use the water right away. Right there. And we can start using that to fill up things. And we can also make another glass mold. Jar mold, whatever. And start making more water. That one is that one, and that one's that one, and that one's cooking meat. And we're still smelting a little bit of metal there. So we can do the glass here. Have some sand left. Convert all this into jars. Alright. Progress. How are you doing? Bear, still got about a minute to do. Alright, I'll finish that and then go try and finish pouring the concrete and putting down the cobblestones. Or probably just pouring the concrete, depending on how dark it is. It's already day 48. It's going to be very, very difficult to get any kind of defenses up in time. Still going to try. Right now, still going to try. May change my mind in the future, but we're still going to try. Do have a whole bunch of tree seeds, so we can plant those at some point in the near future. Okay, I think, yeah, I'll just be back in a little bit. Okay, concrete done. Now then, we're going to come to some bricks. I've added modern bricks as a craftable recipe, which is just bricks shifted up one. I like the looks of these better than these. It's pretty much the same in every other way. Okay, 270 is probably a good place to start. Now then, we're going to take these and add 2 layers on top of this. The bottom layer will be our floor. The ground will come up to, okay, the top layer will be our floor. The ground will come up to the bottom layer, but since you'll still be able to see part of this block, we're making it brick instead of concrete. Let's lay these out, and I will be back again. Now let's work on the defenses. So as I said, dirt's going to come up to there. I'll do a little section here. This is the first part, which is going to be kind of the area we walk around on. So there's going to be 3 blocks coming out from there. And that's just, you know, as I said, a place for us to walk around without running afoul of our own defenses. Let's go. Get up and down easier. So that's our little path. It's not a whole lot, but like I said, you can see that second brick block even with the dirt right up against it. So that's why we have that there. Now we're going to go down 1 block. Way. And then we're going to have another set of 3. Get in there. Let's make sure that looks right. Can take that one off, I don't know. But this area is going to be some of these nice lovely spikes. Going to have 3 rows of these. Yeah, I think I can get rid of that last block there. And we'll go down here. Into the next row. Which is just going to be 1 block out. I think that's right. There might not be. Let's look at that again. We'll go ahead and build out a little bit here. Get out of the way, grass. Okay. Right, so if that's like that, yeah, I think that would be harder for them to walk on, so we'll go out 1 more here. That's how it's supposed to be. And then right, let's see, that was that block. And then right here, we'll have just 1, and this is going to be mines. Just a solid row of mines going all the way across. And then we'll go down another block. And should be at the ground level for, well, everything. The surrounding area. Three. And here, we're going to use some of these nice wood log spikes, which will eventually be fully upgraded with metal and everything. For now, we'll just use what we have. So that'll be 3 of those, and to help the mobs get over it, we'll have, again, this is the level the surrounding area is, so they'll come up over this, walk across those, then climb up onto the mines and finding the spikes before they can get to us. And this is how it's going to be in every angle except for the front. All the entrances are going to be on the front of the house. No back doors or anything. Unless I do some kind of tunnel or something. But I'll build this out on the 3 rows, and we will come back when I'm ready to do the front. Probably go ahead and lay out the dirt for the front. We are running low on time. It's almost day 49. So let's hope I can get this done in time. Unfortunately, we have ran out of dirt. But that did not even last for the entire first level. And it's already 1600, so we have basically no chance of finishing our defenses in time. So it looks like we're going to have to end up hiding again. What we'll do is we will drive over here and hide in one of the apartment buildings. Very disappointing, very sad. But if I'm reading the file right, that means that things will loop over. So day 56 will be the same as day 7 in terms of the horde strength. So we can kind of gradually test our defenses that way. But since we're not rushing towards getting the defenses up, we can start working on the actual house in the little bit of time that we have left. Flagstone, that's what I want. So that only makes 1. I was hoping for more than that. Let's go get some more stone then. Right now, stairs. Now then, which way is down? There should be some more stone over here. The grass does look nice though. Nice little side, just outside of our home. Instead of this half sand crap. No. Alright, there's some stone. And, okay, yeah, we'll just grab it all. $51, that's not going to be enough. $1,000. That's probably not going to be enough either. Well, we used 1,000. Okay, yeah, we might need some more of that too. My inventory is full. Or so you think. Two more. Well, that'll be enough to get started. We'll probably make some more cement. won't start it right before we're going to leave, because we won't be close enough for it to burn. But we'll get an idea of how much we need. So that's 140. Well, I can do the math off camera. I have a rough idea of how much I need. Or I can calculate a rough idea. As you know, 19 by 30, that's about 100, so math's pretty easy that way. Right, so the flagstone is going to come. Let's see, this will be the flooring. Ah, come on, up. There we go. So, flooring, support, the ceiling, and then the flagstone will go up here. Let's get a little bit of space. Now right here is going to be the ceiling for the basement. So we're going to want some gravity blocks for that. Blocks with a high max load. And I'm using concrete for this. We could use bricks, we could use decayed bricks, we could use adobe blocks, or basically anything with a high max load. Concrete works, it has a max load of 90. There are a whole bunch of blocks that have that same max load. And we won't be seeing this block. It's going to be hidden. It's just for the ceiling to hold up against, since this has a pretty low max load of only 65. It's not as grabby as concrete. We want something that's more grabby. Above that, we're going to have metal trussing. Metal trussing will go all the way across, since it has a structural integrity of 15, I think, or 16. And this is, or it's going to be going across only 17. And this way, it'll be 28. So each way, this is going to have 16 support going from this side, 16 support going from this side, 16 support going from this side, and 16 support going from this side. We're going to have a lot of extra max load just spread out all over the floor, so that we don't have to have supports under every little thing. And that way it can hold up the ceiling for the bottom, as well as the floor for the top. So I will do that and then be back. We have a little bit more time, so we'll probably get at least that much done. And maybe get the stairway that goes down here done too. We need a lot more cobblestone. We may not have enough stone to finish everything. Probably have a fair amount of the metal that we need. May not have enough of that either. Alright. So I will be back shortly. We're back, and so is the supply drop. Let's go see if it dropped anything good. And now it has disappeared. There it is. See it again. Probably is on top of something. Nope, it's still falling. Come on. Okay, we've lost it. Maybe behind the mountain. Watch out, dear. I don't know if we've been this way before. Where? Going pretty much flat. Okay, there it is. Alright, we already have that. SMG parts. I think we actually need that. Gas can schematic. Well, nice of you to finally drop that for me. now that we already have it. Alright. We will head back and continue working on our base. There is one more thing that we're going to do this episode, and that is build the stairway down to, well, whatever. Downstairs going into the basement from the main level. So let me just drive back, and since we're already short on time, I will cut this out. Okay, so we've got the flagstone, the concrete, and the trussing. We had to go back and mine some more to get the last bit of the flagstone, but that is handled. This is going to be the front, hence the big F. And here's going to be a doorway, here's going to be a doorway, and there's going to be something else. Back here is where we're going to have the stairway down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. And it's 9 blocks from the edge lining up with the front doorway. So that you can run just straight through and go down. If you want to. Now here, we're going to need some redwood planks. 24s, I guess, fine starting thing. Yeah. So we're going to have a 3 wide way down. I think that'll support my weight. And we're going to need some stairs. And we don't have anywhere to put them. Okay, what I'll do is convert this to those. Do that. There we go. So 1, 2. Yeah. And get rid of all you. We'll need some more redwood. We don't have any of those. Make a whole bunch. We're going to need a whole bunch. There we go, much better. Okay, so that leaves 2 blocks here, which is what we're going to build, is a landing, and I think something like this, and we'll have this start going down. See, I think we'll probably want redwood. Going that way. We definitely want more redwood there. And that's not the right thing. I hope that we can recover those. Nope. And I don't even have any room in my inventory for them. So this is just going to be a 2 wide stairway going down for this last little part. That little thing, which I don't know what we're going to do about that. Can I maybe... What if I do that? Will that make it go away? It did. Excellent. Good. Turn the light back on. Okay, so that is that part. Here we have redwood coming across the top here. like that on both sides. Yeah. In there. Then, yeah, redwood's going to come across there too. And here. The whole downstairs area is going to be this, called old wood. At least that's what the game calls it. This should have been moved back over one. That, or we have to move that. One of those. But we'll have this like that. Hiding all the trussing and stuff. We'll have some more fine. Still move this way fine. Then we'll have a couple more there. Won't hit our head? Okay, we will hit our head. So we'll have to take care of those two. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, and now I hear screaming from a spider zombie the instant that I take my weapon off my hotbar. It's probably over there with the furnaces. It's too foggy to see him. He's going to be over there somewhere. Oh well. There, let's get some metal trussing. Brace this a little bit. May have to remove that too. And this stuff is hard to break. Yeah, we'll definitely have to remove that other one. No, we do need the scrap metal anyway. Okay, so that means that you go there and there. And that way we have plenty of headroom. And you'll go there. Hiding the trussing. And you'll be here. See it. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, we'll go ahead and drop down some of these. Cover up that. So these away. Mass 5. They have a pretty low structural integrity. And I think this needs to be taken out too and converted to old wood. Yeah, and the rest of the ceiling will come along like this. Yeah, that should be fine. Plenty of room. Okay, to make up for the kind of loss, like that, kind of loss in supports and stuff, we're going to beef up support thing with some other supports. Make a whole lot of sense, but it will in a moment. So let's just place some of the ceiling here and some of it here. Okay, that looks about right. Are we out of wood frames? I guess so. We don't really need a zillion of them. Just a few of them. Go in there. So that was a mistake. We'll have to break that. There we go. Alright, now then, so we want the supports, and we're going to put them right here. We wanted them right where you come up. Or maybe just one back. No, they need to be, yeah, right where you come up. So right there. Okay, so we need a little bit more room. Trying to figure out what I can do to make some more room. No, that wouldn't work. You know what? Go drop some stuff off. Front is that way. Don't break anything. Okay, we don't need the stone right now, and we don't need that. We don't need that. And we definitely don't need the SMG parts. Plenty of room. Almost done. We could finish boxing this off though, just to make it look pretty. Okay, now then, we're going to want, I think it's called a pillar, a wood pillar. Start with 6, because I think that's how many I need. And we'll put this right here. Do that because it might break. So we're off by 2. That works. We're going to come over here and add some more of these. To make things look good. And another block that I added is craftable is this. Just 3 of these. Because it just looks so good. Saw it on little cabins and I wanted to craft it myself. So, like that. there. And we will hide this little part here with some more frames. Out of it again. Say crafting tool, I don't need any more. There we go. So that's how we're going to have the stairway, and these is how I'm going to do the supports down here. Because really, I like the little angle bracing thing. It looks supporty-like. And we'll need a number of them all over the place down here to support the weight of all the stuff that's going to go on top. But that's going to be it for this episode. Like if you like. Subscribe if you're not. Leave a comment if you have anything to say. I do read all the comments. Thanks for watching. And I will see you next time.